established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions. The fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most profitable enterprise. The professional league was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space, selected to fight in a grand tournament. Now it is 2341. 50 years have
Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah. Good job, Cam. Wow, yeah, off to a fantastic start. Yeah. Fine. Hello, everyone. Everyone having a fantastic morning, evening, afternoon. Oh, how it goes, chat. You know how it goes. Paused here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Here, Arcus bans Focus, checks bans Campground, Arcus takes Malevolence, checks picks Hoya. Very quickly there. There is out. Ooh. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a fantabulous Thursday afternoon or evening if you're in Europe, which half of you might be. Bobby Woot stream Pog. Hell yeah. Yes, we are currently about to witness a match between. Here, let me do it. Shout out to K2 for this.
Domination match. Glory is nothing. Versus Beyond Tricks.
Oh yeah. I love it. Shout out to K2 again for that fantabulous introduction for the team. I don't know where he does it. If you could let me know, that would be appreciated. Thank you. Gamer Tom the Robe. Yeah. A robe. Amazing Voids K2. Sir. Yes, sir. Alright, looks like Team BT gonna be on the red side very quickly. Why we got here? This is a match between Glory is Nothing, which consists of Arcus asking, D-Style, and Lineage. Solid domination team here, for sure. Versus Beyond Tricks, which consists of checks. I was gonna try and do something similar, but I couldn't get it set up in time, so I'm just gonna default to the normal one cam that I do. Checks, impure, Oldos, and Furors. Ooh, does look like they lost a couple. Unfortunate. Will they be able to beat Jin, who also apparently lost both of their matches, though? According to a little bit of stream chats, whoever loses this could be out. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Good. That's up. Thing. Good. Oh. Games in a second. Hold on. I set it up before, but I get. Well, people are getting in on the server relatively quick. PT versus Jin. Monday match. Names. Trish. Not gonna show. Good pick from the Jin. Nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Got it. Good. We solid. Asking can shine here. You think so, Naru? Hope so. Now it looks like 7 out of 8 are on the server. 4 are clicked and ready to go. We are just waiting on the last member of Beyond Tricks. Get in here. Click for Team Red. Thoughts on who you are going to win? Oh, need a sub, says Detail. Oh, sign award from Impure. Ooh, not good. X says no word from Impure. Not good, not good. Contact with Impure. He's online though, says busy status. Well, breaking story here. If anyone has a way to get a hold of Impure for Beyond Tricks, please do so, because it looks like they are not able to reach him. Or if you are a sub in the IDOM tournament hosted by Passionate Gaming, contact checks to potentially be able to play. Evening of. And on paper is better in my opinion, but to be honest, Beyond Tricks gave us a harder game, so it's hard to call, says Ryan. Ooh. Solid, solid, solid. Well, what are your thoughts if Impure is not able to get in for Beyond Tricks and they have to have a sub? Question here, potentially. They are asking in the team thread. Okay, yeah, checks confirming here. Okay, I guess I will look for sub. So, you heard it. Oh, and then there's Lineage. Rip my ISP. Oh, poor Lineage. He was having this problem the other time. He has 9% packet loss. Oh yeah, 11%. Damn, his packet loss is out of control right now. I think Beyond Tricks will win the match. Likely will go to 3 maps. That's assuming Impure shows. Ooh. I'll ask Nuke to call him. Call. I'll let them know that. If Jin takes a forfeit win, I hope they choke on a big fat hole. Oof. The Red Dice says servers have been annoying with packet loss recently. Yeah, this happened in Lineage last game too, but then they switched server and he was fine. Asking will farm like he did in Shader last cup will be a very solid for Jin. That is, both teams gotta put the frag power on, for sure. If they want to overcome each other. We shall see, we shall see. Like I said before, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday afternoon if you're in America, evening if you're in Europe, or morning if you're in Australia, like Buster is sometimes. Asking? Farming? The only farming Asking is good at staying at his parents' basement, farming the noodle soup. Aww. What a statement, Murder. What a statement. Ramba subbing, that's a pretty big downgrade from Impure. Jin should win now. Ooh, interesting. Noodle soup? I hope to meet Murder in the cup. Asking. Oh, welcome, Asking. Get a grip, Murder. Ramba subbing. Achi Ryan, he's IDOM good, not the same. asking in the stream. He's not in the cup. IDOM good. Wait, he is IDOM good, not the same, but IDOM good. So there's a difference between good and IDOM good? Do explain, Murder, do explain. He isn't in the free agent pool? Murder says to Jim, response to Jim, we will shoot your boat. I will personally poop on you and your whole team. Said Murder. Oh, Murder with the shit talking. Literally. That's funny. Rumba, not even in the comp, guys. Good call out. It's kind of funny. They almost had a sub, but Rumba apparently not in the cup and not in the free agent pool. So it looks like Beyond Tricks will have to go back to the board on this one and find another sub. And if only I don't think I'm signed as a sub. Usually I sign to these tournaments as a sub, so if something like this happens, I am able to emergency sub in and help whoever team is. That is the intention why if you do see me sign for cups, I am signed for subs. I can't say I'll perform good, but at least I'll be there. That's the key part. That's the key part. Gina. Can I bend over? No. Hopefully Crow or Rummy around. Says Ryan. Ooh. He's trying to fix his ping. Oh. My grandma. Arcus, my grandma could call my manager and he calls him her brother, then checks. Checks. Oh no, checks. I'm good. Please take the forfeit. GG's. Can't find a sub. Can't find Impure. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this, chat. Not like this. I mean, you can't find a sub. No. Uh-oh. What do I mean? Plenty of people. I asked around. Uh-oh. No one responded. Uh-oh. What you mean? Poor checks. Impure, why you do this? Why you screw over checks? Oh no. No, not like this. Not like this, chat. I mean, couldn't you do like a couldn't you do like a check-in 30 minutes before? Oh. Nails, 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 nails. Unfortunate. What about Crispy? Crispy emergency sub? Hell yeah. Crispy gets a good call. The murder. That was before they. Ryan calling him. Alright, sees a chance to get Apparently Ryan. I'm saying it. We'll see. And right, that's what if that's wrong, I blame murder. It's just off if he's away. It's not that something to worry about. Asking. Maybe he pulled it asking. Legit, just sleeping. Ooh. Imagine. Or time zone conversion. Oh, he did answer. He's still at college. He should be soon home. I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, exit lag works. Whoa, exit lag just got Lineage's ping down. Hey, shout out to exit lag then. Was having like horrible 9-10% pack loss. Now, it's only occasionally going to 1-2. Impure still probably praying. Lineage. Oh, it's because he's has the UK flag. Just come. Oh, they're all just chilling, crouching through the map. Sneaky. Sup? They making a train. They're making a train. Ay ay ay. Smithy can sub. Ooh. Yeah. Is that a legal sub? That a legal sub? I'll say it. I'll say it. Hope it's a legal sub. If he is within budget, okay. He's within budget. He is a sub, and is he within the budget of Impure? If he is on the way, he's a legal player. Ooh, nice. As long as he's within budget. Okay. He's a legal player. Otherwise, we send ice to him. Ooh! This is what will decide who gets through to the playoffs. A match between Beyondrix and Glory is nothing. Ooh, we'll get it. Or will Jin just be... Well, hopefully Smithy comes in here, so... Very patient. Both teams to... Definitely in budget. He will be lower than Impure. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. He's able to get in on the server relatively soon. Hilarious is that we can go playoffs with 1 game played and 2 forfeits is not, I think you were meant to say concerning. Yeah. That shock style. Oof. Shots being thrown all around here. But it wouldn't be a tournament without a little bit of shit talk now here and there, wouldn't it? As we are hopefully waiting for either Impure or Smithy. Probably Smithy at this point. Checks did get in touch with him. He is the captain for the red team. Now, I was going to try and do something kind of similar to how he had his setup, but I wasn't able to figure it out in time, and it would have just been, well, not good if I decided to go through with it. So, we get the typical one cam style, how we're used to, at least for my stream so far. It's not like I haven't had any time or anything. It's a bit more complex than I thought, setting it all up. We got the sub announcement, at least. Smoothie? Smithy? It's not a Smithy. For watching full screen POV. Anyways, instead of 20 cams. I mean, fair. I mean... Hey, some viewers like it, some prefer other styles, for sure. Security camera guy, Tom. Checks, please file your complaints for the wait to Impure. The cell playing basement to whoever controls corner will win. Shall see. We shall definitely see. I suppose this works. If I don't know, one day if we do finally get an Omni view for IDOM, I think D-Style said it was open source, so if there is anybody who knows how to code and would love to take on the project, I'm sure the majority of the Unreal Tournament community would appreciate you for taking on such a project and getting that up to snuff. Those are just for the nerd coders in there. Hey, Smoothie! Smithy Smoothie. Fine, I'll just call him Smoothie since that's his name there. Smithy. Smoothie. Are they two different people? I don't know. Could be. I'm just calling Smoothie then. Alright, Smoothie! Subbing for Impure. 8 out of 8 players are on here. Does that change anybody's prediction with Smoothie subbing for Impure here for Team Beyond Tricks? This is a very important match for both of these teams here, as a few people in the chat have pointed out. Fanbots on pick. Fantastic. And ban. You wonder why you even stream. Right, just ban him. Taking out PA, Jin waited and is not taking a forfeit win. Any suggestions at Rockman? Dynasty laughs. With all those two. Hee. With this, apparently Smoothie is a bit lower than what Impure is, salary-wise. So, could he potentially play above his salary? Who knows? Depends on positions, locations, who you're up against, of course. You having a good day, you having a bad day, etc., etc. Do you wake up right and dandy? I don't know. There's always numerous factors people have. Hey, some people have rituals before they do tournament matches. I've heard that from people who have played in competitive matches before, not just in a real tournament, but in other videos of experiences in those types of matches. 870 versus 700. 170 cost difference. Ooh, so Impure was a strong, almost $900 player for Team Beyond Tricks. That's still decent. Yeah, all red team is clicked in now. We are just waiting for Arcus now to click in for Gloria is Nothing. And we will be underway for map number 1. Best of 3 countdown timer has now begun. So good luck, have fun. Will either of these teams have what it takes to go all the way and win this at 2? Or will this be first 3-mapper that I potentially cover here? Yeah, it looks like D-Style is playing the basement like Murder. I think it was Murder who said. Not bad. Yep, Murder said that. So who's he playing? He's playing against he's playing basement against Checks. Asking is playing that middle area here. Who gets killed by Smoothie. Going Checks. Is up ever so slightly. Boost, they do control everything. He's kind of playing a bit in that central position, but also watching that back area too, or corner. Killing spree, trying to hold where he can. Both teams missing the shot, so Smoothie does finally take him down though. Like Tolos and Smoothie watching that central area for the red team as Lineage. Killed by Lineage. Imperior is a Christian man, so UT is bad for us Christians. Sometimes he plays, but sins doing so. So once we stop for a bit, I'm serious. He's probably applying. Has to be respected. Wow. Wow. Nice statement, Murder. Nice statement. Hell yeah. Ooh, but a solid 3 control by the blue team there, as they do lose basements. And it is a tied game, 27-27 right now. Let's bring up the F1s. So, Chex is playing against Isao in the basements. Smoothie and Kolos are playing against Lineage and Asking in the central. Nice kills from Arcus, by the way. And he's getting a lot of kills. It's like 7 or 8 kills, 9 kills. Ooh, but he finally goes down to Fuhrer. Imperior guy was hard grinding IDOM Pogs going into the cup. Then he no-shows 2 of their 4 matches. Ooh. Ouch. I hate to see that. If he is able to push through, win this, will they keep Imperior on the team? Depends on how Smoothie performs here. If he does well, they could just be like, well, you no-showed half of our matches, so we're just gonna keep Smoothie now. So that could be a possibility if they end up winning here. But as I say that, blue is actually ahead by 12 points now. They are gaining a little bit of a lead. Is there any one point that is being dominated by either team? Let's take a look. Arcus has the most points with 22 on the corner versus here's 11. So he is currently double the points of his opponent right now, so do not take out gore, the blood on the walls. I mean, it's a rated M game, everybody. How will it be? I mean, I've gotten complaints of having no gore. At one point, the gore was green. At one point, I don't know, there was absolutely none. So I don't know. People are very peculiar on what settings they like to play and especially watch. So I mean, you can't please everyone. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. But I do try. But listen, I do hear you, chat, when a lot of you are saying something for a change. I do take that in consideration and do apply that for my future streams, so. Ooh, keep that in time. Remove gore, Tom. Wow. We're hopping on the remove gore train. I mean, Ryan, don't remove it. Yeah, see? Red controls all 3. Nice. Are down by 25. Lost corner in the basement. Remove half of it. Yep, see? Conflicting opinions from everyone in the chat, so. I mean, it is what it is. I use goers on my streams as well. No one complains. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting trolled. I've come to learn that from streaming all these matches. You guys love to troll the streamers sometimes. But I feel like that's true for any most streams, honestly. Nice going, Arcus. Red regains control of the corner. They're in a good position. And they get central too as well. They're hiding in the corner there. They do control all 3. Nice kill on D-Style. Are down by 27 now, so they need to at least focus on holding 2 here. Solid predictions by Chex here. That basement against D-Style now. Where it's gonna be, ended up being on the left side. Killing Arcus, oh, but Asking from the other side gets the kill on him. Asking, holding that base, or wait, no, that's decile now. Asking maybe potentially switch, but he did not. Oh, Asking got denied the elevator by his teammate there. Red controls all three for a sec. Nice kill on Smoothie. Basement back to the red team. Flip-flopping. Keeping it at approximately a 20-point game or so. But like I said, if they can focus on 2 points, then they have a shot to get back in this. I don't know, that just makes the most sense to me. If the lead isn't too crazy like we see here, just try and double down on 2 points. Maybe. I don't know how. I guess I haven't seen it too much where somebody just abandons one of the solo points and it's just 2v2. Or 2 on the dual point and 2 people on a solo point. Show us Lineage. I want to see Lineage. He's guarding Central here. Nice double kill. Goes down to Smoothie. Loses Central. It's a kill on Smoothie again. Let's see. Lineage and Asking the Central. But Asking's kind of playing like kind of a support role for corner 2, I think. So he's kind of watching a bit of both, as Blue does have control of. Did have control of all 3. Yep. I'd had it for a sec. Now lost again to basement. 143 to 104. So the lead is just continuing to increase for Blue here. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Red was able to keep this close for a little bit at the beginning, but Blue just showing. Yeah, muscles, I guess. I mean, and it's always either like, shout out to the Smoothie for coming in, but it's always a hit or miss playing with subs, because you may not know their playstyle potentially, so that could be a small factor here. I mean, I don't know, maybe morale going into this. Chex was ready for them to take the forfeit because no one was responding to him, but shout out to everyone who was able to get a hold of the Smoothie, so the match does go on. This Lineage dude is MVP. Yeah, yeah, 55 frags, 35 on Central. How much is he winning though? Currently on Fear for what? 35. 17, so 53 to 43. They are winning it. Not by a huge margin, but they definitely are winning it. But yeah, they're winning every point at this time because we got a little over 5 minutes to go here. And it's currently 184 to 119 in favor of the blue team. I finally convinced Lineage to use X-Labs for this match. It makes a big difference for him. Yeah. Yes, it does. He was having 8 to 12% packet loss at the start before everyone clicked in. And as soon as he reconnected with exit lag, his ping dropped maybe about 15, and his packet loss disappeared, so huge difference. Very huge difference. Drunk Tolos. Yeah. Go see Tolos. Tolos not performing. 42 frags. He only has 24 points combined on the corner and central. Having kind of a rough time against Lineage and Asking here. Red is, or Blue, definitely putting up some very solid frag power. Bit of a contrast from the match we saw yesterday where frag power wasn't everything. Because Blue was able to win despite being down some frags. Red just give up. Tolos 40 frags. Yeah, Tolos and Fiora. Not compared to the lowest of Arcus. Arcus is in Lineage, like 73, 79, 84. Yeah, Blue has a superior frag power here as well. Asking, oh man. He is just outshining everybody when it comes to frag power right now. 117, and the next highest is on his team, Diesel at 87, so. Will Blue's rampage be stopped? Did Red just give up? I mean, I hope not, but from the looks of it, I mean, they're still fighting, obviously, but, I mean, it's just a very tough mountain for them to overcome, if you ask me. They're just down now so much at this point. They just were not able to regain the lead once Blue started to get a solid lead on them. And Asking is just playing that support well between central and corner very well. It's proving to help make the difference big time. Arcus 62 on the corner compared to 43. Winning that. Well, 9 points to Check's 52. Asking with a triple kill. Multi-kill, actually. It's tough to... Well, nobody really dominated a point, I'd say. Blue won them all. Asking got the superior frag power, so... Asking MVP for the blue team, I suppose. Don't know how well Beyond Tricks will perform on Hoya with Smoothie subbing. We will see. Asking again with a mega kill. Let's go to Asking for last little bit. He's just dragging up a complete storm here. Holding his position between central and corner very well here. Gets the kill on Smoothie. And cleans that up. Pouring the corner. Oh, but it does go down Smoothie. That controls all three. Just to lose central. Fighting over central. But it's too late now because this is nearly a 100-point game. With slightly over a minute to go here on map number 1. With Smoothie subbing for Pure for Beyond Tricks. But hopefully this... Will Red be able to adjust for map number 2 and be able to shake off this loss? Or will they, unfortunately, crumble under the pressure and having to have a summon for an important match? Because, I mean, it's just sometimes unfortunate. Like, life happens. It is what it is, chat. 30 seconds remaining. He's out with a multi-kill. Here's the F1s up for the last little bit. Final little bit of scores here. Yeah, I think... Diesel 82 to 61. It's tough. Asking played a very nice support role. I think I would give MVP to Asking there. Honestly. I mean, that did well. And 195 to 281. Win. Tough. Oh yeah. Tough indeed. Map number 2 coming to us very shortly. I don't think there should be a different IP. Oh, let's see, let's see. Yeah, buddy. Cheers. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Seen this map a couple times. Oh, map. Nice teamwork from those guys. Jim played excellent. Asking did his job great. Can't argue that. It's true. Are we reconnecting here? So, yes, it's Tom. Yes. No. Negative. Hey. Hey, I at least have something on my oh boy, oh yeah. Yes. Will Blue be able to continue their domination here and get nearly another 100-point lead? We'll find out soon. Baka. It's not even smoothie. Simento is doing less frag on 2v2 than 508 Arcus on solo points by like 40. And but old ass Squirrel, why aren't you subbing? Can't sub weekdays. Whereas, where are you? Sub into balance, dude. So you just said you can't sub it on weekdays. Good luck, have fun. Map number 2 between Glory is Nothing versus Beyond Tricks. Or I think who goes to the playoffs here. So it's a must win for both of these teams here. I covered Hoya. Close. It was close to a nearly 100-point lead. It was like 90-ish. Or I can't even see what's written on my own, so maybe it was 80. I don't know. But needless to say, Blue did a really the point is, Blue did a really good job at making sure when they got their lead, they didn't give it up. Will that hold true in map number 2 here? Let's go, BT, says Olb. Looks like Chex is playing the high position here against Arcus. Okay. Lineage is there too. A lot of people spawning up in that high area. Lineage, Arcus, I saw asking too. Lineage, Central. Who's doing what? Polo's playing in the central area for red. Checks up high. Fiera also in the central. Smoothie playing corner. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Asking kind of playing, looks like central. Lineage also up central. Esau on the corner. Along with Arcus up high. Asking not roaming is good for Beyond Tricks. Wins, saw the future, GG's all. Yeah. We'll see if your prediction holds true. It's currently a pretty close game. 31-28, slight favor of Jin here. But this is how it started off. Map number 1 here. Once Blue was able to start snowballing their lead, it was very hard for Red to overcome. There were a few moments where if Red was just able to hang on and hold at least 2 of the points, then they could have potentially came back there. Let's go by Lineage. Smoothie corner versus D-Style might be bad. Ooh. That gets an arc kill. Smoothie. 9 points on the corner compared to 16 on D-Style. So yeah, he is currently losing it right now. So we'll already start, or will be able to find some nice shots on D-Style here. And opponent's team. Let's kill again on him. Oh, get the kill. Yeah, there we go. And if D-Style spawns far away, that's even better for him. But he does go down. Everybody being patient. I like it. I like it. I don't know. You wanna? That's. It's not how you say his name. Of course, like me screwing up another name. How original? Because of I don't know how to pronounce names. I guess. Sorry. It is what it is, chat. One day I'll learn. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything. I'm trying, though. I'm trying. Oh, Red does have control of all three. 64 to 58. So far, this is proving to be a much closer game than the first one for sure. 'Cause it looks like Red actually have to overtake Blue here, actually. Just tied up. Blue did just take all, two of them. Tackle. That's what you call him, K2. Tackle. DM. Dungeon Master? You the Dungeon Master, man. Whoa, monsters! It's 25 on the corner versus 19 on Smoothie there. Deco. Deco. Yeah, Deco. Nice. Oh. I see. Hey, when you watch this stream back, I do apologize. If that's not how you pronounce it, let me know. I'll try my best. That goes for anybody whose name I mispronounced, by the way. Like, I will try. I will learn eventually. Blue controls all three. Well-tied game. Red was trying to go ahead. They had like about a 5-point lead, but Blue hot on their trail. So it does look like Blue is finding a bit more success here on Hoya than they were on Malevolence. But will this continue and translate into a map win for them is the key question here. If it does, then we will be getting a map number 3. Smoothie doing a solid job at not allowing Disa or Deco, sorry. The snowball out of control. Off the error. Only 6 points on Central against Lineage. I'm not even asking, so 23. At Tolos though. Tolos is controlling Central well for Red. The dual points keeping him in and asking with a mega kill. Good double kill. Going Arcus. Control that high area. Fighting over Central. Olos. Hoping Smoothie at the corner point. Coming back to Central. Does control before he does get down. They traded. Oh, nice boost from blue team right there. Red now has lost the lead. And is down by 8. Very close though. 7.5 minutes remaining here. Blue does control all 3. Loses high, loses Central. Regain Central. Nice fight by Asking. Wins it versus Checks. It looks like Asking is kind of roaming still, but maybe not nearly as much. If he stays in that high position there between the two bases, like right here, yeah, right up there, that I feel like that's a perfect position. You can see both points just fine. You can get some nice kills and support wherever, so you don't really have to move. And it's just like a super high traffic area. I mean, hey, if you got the aim, go for it. Support your team however you can. Nice multi-kill, ultra kill. Will he get the monster? He does get the monster. Double monster. Goes down to Fuhrer. Very soft. Wait. Oh, but it continues? He died and gets the monster again. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You know, I guess if you're quick enough after you die, since the give is a one-shot mode, if you spawn and are able to take a shot and immediately get a kill, I can continue. Cool. Learn something new every day, chat. Learn something new every day. Oh, then immediately asking almost gets a second. Well, he does get a second monster kill by doing the same thing I just explained. God damn. Asking. Definitely doing very solid performance. And it's just giving a lot of frag power where you can. It's just overwhelming. Corkums RTF, show Tolos. Do you want to see Tolos? Okay, I guess I can show Tolos. He's fighting on that central point. Asking on another multi-kill. Asking is just pairing it up when it comes to frags here. God damn. Nice kill on Lineage. Now Blue. Now expanding their lead up by 30. This is kind of how it went. It's been a bit closer than the first map here. I think Red needs to play high 2v1. Yeah, if they can do what Asking is doing and just play and hold that position there, like, I feel like they would be in a much better position. If they're ever, or at the very least, just keep Asking off that high position and just. But that's force Asking away from a spot where he can hold. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, hold. That's my thought processes too. Like, if they can just make him not hold that position and focus on other things, Red would be in a much better position. But they are able to find a couple kills. Are narrowing the gap ever so slightly. Down by 23 now. If I could just focus on two. I feel like some teams do it. Or just like 2 corner, 1 central, 1 high. Best option, says Murder. Potentially, potentially. Force Asking on corner. Ooh. By 25. Ones again. Asking. Still dominating everybody when it comes to frags here. Near almost, well, not quite 2 times X, but 60 frags more than the next top fragger here. So he is just absolutely on fire when it comes to frag power here. Corner seems quite close. Diesel, or Deckle. Corner 64 to 51. He was only winning that by 13 here, so well done by Smoothie being able to contest Deckle. Corner. Forcing him to help corner, but the point is to draw Asking away from high central. Yeah. Let's go back to Asking for a bit. Let's see if he does decide to roam anywhere else. He's in that middle area. Probably be most helpful where he has been. Oh, but he is. Going back, oh, yeah, okay. He's killed by Smoothie. They do control all 3. Yeah, as soon as you tried roaming, they managed to get all 3, so you can force him to roam and try and help the other points. It grew beneficial. But with only 2 minutes remaining, gap has increased to 30. It's not looking good for the red team here. They definitely had a solid chance for sure, but just in the end, Asking's frag power overwhelms Red. I think he was just able to give help to whatever points there that they needed. And that just put Blue over the edge here. Again. Although this is still a closer game than map 1. But Asking is playing this good. Why did they take 2 L's the preview matches? Well, I mean, different players, different play styles. I mean, sometimes you're just good against certain play styles. Sometimes you're having a bad day. Sometimes you're having a great day. Sometimes the other teams are stronger. Yes, exactly. Sometimes the other answer is sometimes teams are just stronger. I absolutely. 40 seconds remaining. What did Fear do? Let's didn't quite see, but I'll watch from him for the last 30 seconds or so. But well played. The glory is nothing, as they will be going into the playoffs here. Charlotte Lineage struggled last match. Oof. So stream C versus X4. Good luck, good luck. Let's start the stream. Oh, well, I'll raid you. Go, 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 go. GG. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. 21. 8. Jin wins. Alright, alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. Well, not the outcome you'd want to see if you are a fan of Beyond Tricks here. But, I mean, it is what it is. Just sometimes the outcome. Asking Beast, respect when it is due. He carried and won it for Jin. Yeah, sir. He did very well. Do we give him MVP again? I mean, just with that pure raw frag power alone. Did play a pretty big difference, if you ask me. But that's not always the case in IDOM. But that was definitely the case in this particular match. Wait. Oh. Nice. I'm gonna raid Olv now in a second. He's streaming C versus X4. Other Noise Cup match here. The IDOM 2026 Winter Tournament here. Hog Fry Forever as well. Raid time. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to follow on Twitch. Or YouTube, or Kick, or TikTok, wherever you may be following. You know how it goes, chat. You know how it goes. Match will be up on YouTube, like always, so appreciate it. What I do does sound more than you know. Thank you.